All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, ladies. It's Kiki Strickland, the Matchmaker and Dating Coach. And today I want to talk about navigating online dating. I know a lot of you are doing online dating. You don't know exactly the tricks of the trade or strategies that you should have. So let's go over a few. I listened to a couple of my old podcasts, my dating talk with Kiki Strickland, which is on Blog Talk Radio. And I saw that they've also moved it to Google Podcasts. Yay. I didn't even know that it was there. But that was so long ago. And there are a few things that have changed since the pandemic. So let's go over how to navigate online dating. All right, the first thing I want to talk about, once you've set up your profile, and you should have had somebody look at your profile, because a lot of times we are not the best judge of our own pictures. We have a hard time talking about ourselves. So it's great to just have someone, a friend, look over your profile just to see if they would add anything, take anything out, what they think of your photos. Let them look at some other photos that you didn't use, because they might say, hey, you should have used this one. Look, this one, it looks so much better of you. Or you look more feminine here, or whatever it is. So give somebody else a chance to look at it. If it can be the opposite sex, if you have any friends or family members of the opposite sex that are willing to look at it, even better, because the opposite sex is who you're trying to attract. And so someone of that sex can help you point out, probably find some things that you didn't realize that you either needed to say or said and shouldn't have said. All right, so that's the first thing. Have somebody look at your profile before you actually start. There's so much we could talk about with online dating, even choosing the right site. For now, I'm going to talk about Facebook dating, because I like Facebook dating, Match.com, and even OkCupid. So you want to make sure you have filled out, if they have the questions, at least do about 20 of those. Just answer 20 of those questions that the site has provided, because that'll help give your potentials something to go by when they're trying to evaluate whether you might be a good fit. And then don't skip over writing about yourself. I know it's hard to come up with a paragraph that sums up the person of you, but you really need to let them know what kind of things you like to do, what you're looking for in a mate. That's really it. You have to at least have that. Now, if some of you are good writers or you're poets, then you can add a few other things. But at a bare minimum, you want to have, I enjoy cooking, and then be more specific. What do you like to cook? I enjoy cooking Southern dishes because I'm from Louisiana, or I like sports specifically. I am a Steelers fan, and on a Sunday, you'll see me at a popular sports bar cheering on my team. They need to know something about you and what you like to do, or hobbies. You don't have to talk about work. You don't have to talk about business, just the fun stuff. But make sure you have at least a good sized paragraph that they have to go on about who this person is. So I recommend that you log in to read your messages at least once a week. I know we're all busy. I know with me, I haven't been very serious about it. And sometimes weeks go by and then I remember, oh yeah, I haven't checked my Facebook dating. And the person will have responded to you so long ago. They probably forgot who you are, because there's so many people online. Oh my gosh. There's no shortage of men. They are all online. So schedule a day that you go on to your profile and read the messages that you have been sent. For ladies, I do not think that it is on you to reach out to the men. No, I think all you have to do is have a great profile with some good photos of yourself. And then men will contact you. And when you go in, say Tuesday, you pick Tuesdays to definitely go on to the site and check to see who's reached out to you, who's contacted you, who's liked you. So every Tuesday you go on, all you have to do is go through all the messages that have been sent to you and see if any of those guys look decent to you, sound intelligent to you, might have the qualities that you're looking for. I would say to reach out, respond. By reaching out, I mean, after they have sent you a message, reach back out to them, to at least 2 of the people who have reached out to you that week. So that helps you to navigate it, because it can seem overwhelming. There could be so many people reaching out to you that you don't even know where to start. But if you go on at least once a week, or maybe twice a week if you have the time, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to check my profiles and respond to people. Then go in and look at the profiles of the men who have reached out to you, and the ones that seem the most compatible with you, or the ones that you find attractive, or the ones that you've liked what they've said to you, then respond. And by responding, I mean just saying, hey, thanks for reaching out, and answer their question if they ask you a question. If they didn't ask you a question, if they just said, hello, how are you? Then say hello back. Thank you for reaching out. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Just general chit chat at this point. But once you start chatting through the site, you want to get quickly to a virtual date. And by virtual date, I mean using Zoom, using FaceTime, using whatever method where you can see and hear them virtually. Back in the day, we used to just talk on the phone, but now we have so many methods to actually view the person. I recommend that after a few exchanges, if they sound legit, if they sound decent, say, hey, let's get on Zoom. Here's my Zoom ID. Log in if you log in at this time, or, set it up. Basically, set it up. And what I have found, especially with Facebook dating, a lot of the men are ready and open to doing a quick Facebook call or a Zoom call or FaceTime. They want to see that you look like your photos. They want to see that they're not being catfished. And you, of course, want to see if you like his voice, if you like his look, if he looks like his photos. And then you can go from there, because once you've seen and heard the person for even a few minutes, you'll know whether you want a real date with them or not. So again, let them reach out to you, respond back, set up a virtual date, if you want to call it. That can be 30 minutes, it can be an hour, depending upon how much time you have, and go from there. If you're vibing during that virtual date, then you guys can move into an in-person date. It is okay for you as the woman to suggest the virtual date, and it is okay for you as the woman to suggest the in-person date, because he has already reached out to you first, meaning he already has an interest in you. So he has done that part of it, which is important. I think one of the reasons why women don't like online dating so much is because they've gone through all the profiles, like it's a catalog, and they've said, oh, here's one that I like. Let me reach out to this guy. He hasn't even seen your profile on there. You're just reaching out to him on the blue, and it really doesn't work well that way. The man still should be taking the lead on doing the reaching out. Men usually have a type, and if you're not their type, you're not going to hear back from them when you have reached out to them first. Or they might say, oh, I'm bored. Maybe I will meet up with this woman. So then they might let you pursue them, and that's not what you want. So wait for the ones that have reached out to you, because they have looked at your photos, they have read your profile, and they have decided this is someone that I would like to get to know. All right, so there's so much more that we can talk about with online dating, but this just gives you the basics. And I'll be back with more on online dating and even just regular dating in the near future. Kiki Strickland, the Matchmaker and Dating Coach. Happy dating and see you soon.